That's right, you read the title correctly. Women's Right Protest and Human Sacrifice. The women's protests in New York City and around this country seemed a bit confusing because in one point they were saying that they were protesting for equal rights. They wanted equal rights, but when asked the question, what rights don't they have? Instead of giving an intelligent answer, they resorted to name calling and violent attacks. But then you had some out there saying that they wanted the right over their bodies to abort unborn fetuses. So, if you want the right to abort unborn fetuses and you're saying it's your body and you should have the right to do with your body as you please, then why not take the precautionary measures and use birth control so that you don't get pregnant, so that you don't have to bring an unborn baby or unwanted baby into this world? It makes no sense to me. And then you had beta males out there that were saying that they were in favor of abortions. Of course, you're going to be in favor of abortions because you don't want child support. You don't want to be drugged through the court system. You don't want to take care of your responsibility, children that you chose to lay down and create. So one beta male was saying like, well, why bring children in here? And the government, he's saying they won't give them housing. They won't feed them. They won't give them health care. Well, isn't that the responsibility of the two parents that lay down and create these children? Isn't that the responsibility of the two parents that claim they don't want that baby? But yet they don't take the precautionary measures to prevent themselves from producing a child or even bringing a child in this world. Now, we're always talking about how body parts are being sold. This is a prime example of human sacrifice. Human sacrificing that they are protesting to make legal and to keep legal. They want to have the right to sacrifice their child without any type of repercussions because it's their body. But yet, the same system that is supporting abortions is the same system that prevent a person that chooses not to want to continue to live to have a medical professional take their life. They make them continue to live because as long as they're living under that social security number, you are a slave to the system. I think it's quite interesting. They say to keep abortions safe and legal. But how could abortions be safe and legal when you're sacrificing, when you're killing, when you're taking the life of an unborn child? Someone please explain that to me. Now, they say this was a woman's right protest, but it was confusing because instead of them protesting for women's rights, which they really had no answers on, when asked the question, what rights don't they have, they really had no answers. But yet, the protest turned to impeach Donald Trump. So, in essence, it was a rally against Donald Trump. It was a rally to have Donald Trump impeached. It makes no sense to me. They protested about gender equality, but yet they're walking around with what they call a pussy hat. And you had one female out there protesting, calling a reporter from InfoWars a dick. And she kept calling him that. And he didn't respond. But what if he had said, so are you telling me that you don't like dick? What do you think would have happened to him? I find that to be quite interesting. So, what do you guys think about this protest? This protest is a good example of what I've been talking about in my videos on my Fearless 2005 channel and on my Mood Decontrol channel and my Fearless J 1111 channel. This is the world that we're living in. We are dealing with a race of demons. Now, when I speak of a race of demons, I'm not referring to the color of anyone's skin. When I speak of a race of demons, I'm referring to the spiritual aspect of a race. It's a race of people that have the same demonic spiritual views and opinions. These are people that have taken the blue pill. These are people that chose to follow the devil. Now, the Bible talks about two roads that you can follow. There's a straight and narrow way, which very few enter. In other words, very few people are able to stand for the truth. And many people refuse to stand for the truth because of fear of what the demonic seed might do to them. And then there's that broad way that everyone goes into. Everyone is following the pack. A bunch of zombies that have accepted and that continue to accept everything that's coming over the media. Now, when asked, it was quite interesting. Now, I may put an article on the bottom like where InfoWars was in New York City. Even Alex Jones, when he was in Washington, D.C., and when they were saying impeach Trump, he would ask them why. Oh, he's a racist. Well, how is he a racist? No one could give an answer. And then the answer that they tried to give were only sound bites, and there were no way that they can back up what they were saying. So when they realized that they had no ammunition to go on, they resorted to name calling, putting up their middle finger, and attacking them violently. This is the spirit of the Democrats. Just like the Democrats are responsible for the government shutdown. The Democrats had no reason to shut the government down. But they did it because they want this country destroyed. Now, I did a video on Fearless 2005. And as a matter of fact, that's the link I'm going to put on the bottom. And you guys can check it out. Where I was talking about how America is being torched and burned. And I gave an example of, let's say, a business that is tired of being in business. And so if they want to, of course, commit insurance fraud, what they do is they either hire someone or they themselves destroy that business, burn it down. And then they apply for insurance benefits and then maybe rebuild or maybe just completely get out of business. Well, that's what's happening to America. And that's why you find these Trump haters that don't like the fact that this country, he's at least trying to make an effort to turn this country around. They don't want that because They want this country torched and burned. That's why they want open borders. Name me one individual person that will go to sleep at night with all of their front doors, back doors, side doors, windows, even in their car open. I challenge any one of you to go to sleep with your front door wide open, with all of your windows lit up in your house. I challenge you to do that and watch what happens. Watch, you may get birds, you may get rodents, mice, rats, dogs, cat, criminals, people coming in, murderers, rapists, thieves. Those are the type of people that will come in your house if you go to sleep with your door open, but yet they're protesting that the border remains wide open so that, keep in mind, illegal immigrants could come through. They wholeheartedly believe that illegal immigrants are helping this country. This is what they want. Does that make sense to you? So it's just mind-blowing, but you know what? This is one of the ingredients for Babylon the Great to be destroyed. The book of Revelation talk about how Babylon the Great will be destroyed, and this is one of the main ingredients that Babylon the Great is being destroyed. Many have already taken the mark of the beast, and now they're on picket lines protesting and fighting for the beast so that the beast agenda could go forward. So feedback, tell me what you think. I'm going to put that video I made about torching and burning America on the bottom, and you guys check it out and you tell me what you think. Also, subscribe, share this video. Until next time, I'm fearless and moody control.